Hi there, yeah, second time around that I began this review because I was going to begin doing this and then my cat decided to puke and I don't know why I'm telling you this, probably it's not a bit of intel that you needed to know, but yeah. Okay, here comes a review of the third book of the Shadow and Bone trilogy. It's Ruin and Rising by Leigh Bardugo, and I have to say that I'm completely in love with the world that she has created. It's not only the world building per se, it's also the society that she has created, this division between Grisha, people with power, and people who don't have power. And I love that she has created a world that has a lot of variety. There is places where Grisha are accepted, places where they are persecuted, and I don't know, it makes all these variations, it makes the book more interesting. Also the fact that, well, these books are fantasy, they have one foot rooted into reality. You read them and you cannot help but think about Russia, Mount Zarina, and all the language they use, it's like, it's very clear it's Russian. And also she says so. And I have to say that I love this one so much. Also, if you haven't read the first two, just please stop seeing the review because it's going to contain spoilers. So, yeah. Okay, the thing is that we find Mal and Alina and their band of brothers, for saying it in some way, the other Grisha that go with them and friends. We find them in the hands of the Apparat, and they have to plan some way to escape his hands. And they want also to see if Nikolai and other people survive what happened in the previous book. And so they want to regroup and recoup and just go on and assemble like an army to have this final fight with the Darkling, this fight that's been looming for two books now. And I have to say, I'm not going to say much about that because I want you to be surprised. I went into the books without even reading the summary because Leigh Bardugo is a writer that has the capacity of keeping me on edge. It was like there were moments in which she won't do that. I mean, she won't do that. And then she goes and does that and does it in a way that you weren't expecting. And I love that. I love a book where you don't know what's going on. Well, you know what's going on, but you don't expect what's going to happen. And that for me is amazing. It's amazing the character creation that he has done. We have characters that are not 100% good or 100% bad. It's like real life. Sometimes they do things and they try their best, but they still fail. It's life. Sometimes there is no easy answer. Sometimes there is no right answer. You try and sometimes you get it right and sometimes you get it wrong. And the only thing that sometimes matter is that you learn from your failures. I mean, you go, you try to do something. If you get it right, it's perfect. But if you get it wrong, as long as you get up and try again, that's the idea. And I love these characters in this book, all of them, even secondary characters, because they keep on trying, they keep on fighting, and they grow stronger. Not despite that, but in spite of that, it's like their failures make them learn the way. It's like real life, and I love that. I mean, I love that they're like human. They're completely human. I don't like books where the main character is like the hero and everything goes perfect and according to plan because I don't know, that's not real life. And I love that. I also love that these books have a lot of inclusivity. There's even a couple, two girls, and I love that because I think that's needed, that we need to read books with representation and inclusion, and that's very important. And I have to say that I love how this book, after what we have read in the first two books, I love how this one goes on and I love how it ends. And I think it was perfect. There's only one thing, there's one minor thing that, in my opinion, could have been different. I'm not going to say exactly what because if you haven't read the book, I don't want to spoil you. But maybe when you finish reading the book, you think, that's what she meant, maybe, I don't know. Or if you have read the book, maybe you know what I'm going to say. But in my opinion, there is one death that for me would have been more powerful or would have made more sense if that person had stayed dead. It's my point of view because I don't know, it's something that has a lot of impact, but for me the fact that it wasn't really a sacrifice, but it was me. I mean, probably everyone was fine with it, I don't know. But I have to say that I love what Leigh Bardugo has done with the Grishaverse. I remember that I knew about her when she wrote the Wonder Woman book, and everyone was telling me, go read the Grishaverse. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to one of these days. And yeah, I don't regret having read them. In fact, I'm very proud to be to the party, and the only thing that I kind of regret is being late to the party, but maybe I needed to read them now. I don't know. I have to say that I recommend her a lot. Her books are powerful because she offers this vision of a world that's, as I say at the beginning, it's a fantasy world, but it has a very strong presence in Russian world. Also, it made me think about the witch hunters, that the real witch hunter that happened in the European zone, you know, with the burning witches and all of that. And there is a lot of things that make references like industrial revolution, the soldiers getting armed with fire guns and all of that, just letting go of the old ways, the fear of change, but change is needed. All of these are real things, and to see those real things rooted in a fantasy world made it more powerful for me because you didn't disassociate completely. You're feeling that this world is real, that it can be yours, and that's amazing. And also, as I say, I love the character creation she offers. I love that there is not a perfect character. I love that they all have their flaws and they learn, and they all have this personality that's so personal, for lack of a better word. I love even Zoya. I hated Zoya in the first book, and at the end of this one, I completely love her. I mean, there's a lot of twists and turns and things that at least I wasn't expecting at all. And the only thing I can do, and I can do it enough, is just recommend her books. I really think that if you like fantasy, dark fantasy, if you like magic, if you like strong characters, if you like amazing world building, these books are for you. So yeah, check them out, and just let me know what you think if you read it. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye.